Hi and welcome to Reseller News Weekends. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is October 11th, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Today, I want to talk about this rare card. It's a Charizard Pokemon card selling for ridiculous amounts of money on eBay. And I also want to talk about scams. Yes, scams where people are getting ripped off. So please check this out if you can. Stay around, hang out for a little bit. I know you guys are busy, so without further ado, let's get right to the news. Okay, before we get started, I just want you guys to know out there, if you're new to my YouTube channel, I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you URLs to where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. The first story is going to be from e-commerce bites, and it's www.ecommercebytes.com. While I also got your attention, I also recommend that you definitely go to the website itself, for the simple reason is they have active hyperlinks, and therefore in order to activate those hyperlinks you need to be on their website. This story came out October 8th, 2020. It says blast from the past, eBay auctions in September 1999. A story goes on to say here, it goes, this morning we came across an old eBay press release from September 1999. Today the site has over 3.7 million items, and many eBay users are taking the opportunity to find terrific bargains or those special items they're looking for. eBay had announced. 1999, just to let you guys know, that's when I started. I started on eBay back in July of 1999. Makes over 20 years I've been on eBay, so this kind of brings back a little memories here. I remember hearing stories like this back then, but here we are today. So it goes on to say the milestone of 3.7 million listings was impressive at the time compared to today's 1.5 billion listings on eBay. It says what's more striking is that today 91% of the listings on eBay are fixed price format. In 1999, eBay only had auction listings. It had launched buy it now option for auctions in the late 2000s and fixed price format in 2002. So eBay came a long way as far as like back in the day in regards to how they set up their buying functions, for people to buy it now or just the auction listings. Now it's a little changed, and I like it. I like it for the better. All right. Well, we're not going to get too much into this one here. I'm going to bump out of the screens. I'm going to keep going as I'm going to keep moving along here. All right. This is another story from PayPal. This is a story from eBay. This story came out October 8, 2020, and it goes on to say PayPal verification glitch hits buyers and sellers. Goes on to say here, and I did open the window up for this here, the active hyperlink, so I could read a little more into this here. It says, there are many reports from many sellers on multiple sites that PayPal has suddenly limited their accounts, demanding from them a photo ID and a purchase receipts from suppliers, even buyers who don't sell online. It goes Down Detector. For those who don't know, Down Detector is a service that gives you a little overview of what's going on with the company. If they're having outages or they're down for whatever reasons, you can go there. You definitely check it out if you get a chance. It's downdetector.com. One word, Down Detector. It's www.downdetector.com. Check it out if you get a chance. And it goes on to say here, Down Detector showed a spike in reports this evening. Now remember, this is talking about October 8th now, okay? With one person stating the following: cannot print a shipping label with either via PayPal or eBay. PayPal wants a photo ID and copies of invoices for the merchandise they sell. And then it goes on to say, and states my account has access been limited until information is furnished. What? Never have seen this in this 20 years, and I am hacked. Am I having no trouble with my other accounts? Have they been hacked? And then it goes on to say a thread on the eBay discussion boards titled "Warning: PayPal mass email blocking thousands of accounts, resulting in numerous people they encountered for the same problem." Now, see, I talked about this in my other videos. Sometimes the problems that other people are experiencing on this chat board here, well, on this particular website here, e-commerce bites, I don't always experience these type of situations. I don't know if you guys have, but right now I can't attest to that because I haven't had that problem, but I'm bringing it to your attention because maybe you yourself may have had a situation like this here. Now, I did click on the the eBay discussion board here. Here's the link for complaints from PayPal. All right, now I clicked it on, and it has they got their own little help community. They got their own PayPal community, just like eBay has a community. And it goes on to say disputes and limitations, okay? Now, I'm not going to read all of these here, but I want to, being we're talking about scams, I want to talk a little about that as well. But there is a scam here that if you scroll down here, you could check this out for yours. You could sign on to, if you go, again, to e-commerce site, you could click on it. I'll hyperlink you over here. There's one over here, scam, and I want to share it with you guys. I got to find it. Here it is right here. This scam, this was posted October 11th today. Excuse me, according to this here, and the contributor, that's the person who contributed, and this is just to make you aware what's going on, and then we're going to go to the other scam as well. It says, has anyone ordered merchandise and was sent a cheap replacement for what was ordered? They do this in order to have the shipping receipt to show the you received the package, and filed a complaint with PayPal, and they say the return package is out at my expense for refund. I should not be responsible and find out more money on the scam. Do not order from, and they give you the company who they got scammed by. Now, again, I don't, you know, this is news to me, and I know of it. I heard about things like this in the past, but again, I never really experienced it. I hope I never do, but in case you guys out there have experience, you may want to look into this here a little further. All right, so that's with the disputes and limitations. You can go on there. Like I said, PayPal has a community just like the eBay has a community chat board as well. Okay, and this one here, how I got here, in case you're wondering, you could read it for yourself. I just clicked on disputes and limitations, and you could read more into it, okay? All right, and now how I got to that one there is I went over here to the PayPal, right here, the link. Okay, that's why I try to tell you, when you see like this purplish blue color lettering here, those are active hyperlinks. You're going to need to go directly to the site, okay? And when I clicked it on, that's when it brought me to this site here, as you can see, okay? So check that out if you get a chance, all right? We're going to talk about more stuff like that coming up right now, but give me a second. I just want to move out here really quick. And get back out of that one there. We did the blast from the past. And let's see what over here. Here's another one I want to share with you guys really quick. This came out on, well, this was a Google Chrome. I don't know if I got this as a Google alert, I believe. It says eBay and Amazon are asking me to confirm your account. It says when I open up an eBay and Amazon site, it tells me to confirm your account. It looks like someone signed in from a different computer. Before you continue, we need to verify your identity and confirm it's really you, and wants me to enter my credit card, expiration date, and 3-number code on the back of the card. It never did this before. Is this normal? No. That to me is a scam as far as I'm concerned. Anytime you come across a situation like this here, where they're asking for a credit card, expiration date, and your 3-number code that's on the card, drop it like a hot potato, folks. If it doesn't sound right, it's not. Just stay away from it. Anytime, especially with companies like this here, okay? Most likely, that's not going to happen from eBay or Amazon. So when you come across stuff like this here, disregard it. Don't respond to it. I wouldn't. I definitely would not respond to this here. So I highly recommend that you guys don't as well. All right. So keep that one in mind. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. We're going to get to that in a second here. Here's another scam I want to talk about. We're going to get to that one in a second. This one here, I've talked about these things before. This sounds like something similar to I did one, I don't know, maybe about 2 years ago. Somebody had bought landscaping, like a landscaping tractor type of thing, or they wanted to buy something similar to use it for landscaping, okay? And I think the guy was out, I think it was $1,600, something like that. Yeah, it's in one of my videos, folks. I don't know which one it is, but it's in there. Because I do video, whenever I hear scams, I like to keep you guys posted on there as to what's going on. Now, this one here, let me give you the URL, so in case you want to read up on it. Now, they do have a video. This is part of the video, I believe. I'm not going to play it because, like I said, I don't want the video to be too long. But let me give you the URL. It's www.ky3.com. Okay? And if you want to get the whole thing, it's /2020/10/08, and then on-your-side-track this scam. Okay, or you could just put this in here, track the scam surface on Craigslist, Facebook, and Marketplace, and eBay. Now, this person here, reading a little more into it, It goes on to say, Springfield. This story came out October 8, 2020, by the way. I know I probably just gave you all information just now. It says Springfield, Missouri, whatever. KY3. It says if you scroll on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace or eBay, be aware of this scam. A woman in Billings, Montana, maybe that's what it is. I'm sorry, maybe I gave you the wrong state there. I'm sorry. I said a woman in Billings thought she had found a great deal on a tractor, but it was a big lie. She lost $2,000. Okay. Goes on to say here, I decided to tell people because I have to step out of my embarrassment and out of my shame, said Darlene Eck. Yeah, Darlene Eck. As she laughed, she laughed. Okay, Eck says that she knows what you're thinking. People will say you should have known. You're so stupid. They were right. That's exactly how I feel. But I just want others not to do it either. Now, I'm not going to get into this whole story. You could read it. Let me see something here. I just want to see something really quick. I'm not sure if somebody else, a person got ripped off with something else. No. Yeah, you could read you could read the rest of this here. I'm not going to get too much into this here. Okay, it says, okay, I'm just skipping down. I'm over here, just my mouse cursor is over here. It says Eck, I don't know if I'm saying it right, was instructed to use her debit card and download the Cash App, then send $2,000 deposit through eBay buyer protection program. It was sent as a Bitcoin purchase. Now, I don't know about you guys. I'm not fond of Bitcoins. Now, I don't know if eBay is getting involved with this stuff here. They're following through it. I don't know. I don't want to do business like that with that type of thing, Bitcoins. And if you ever get other questions from particular specific sellers that are selling you something as a buyer, you're buying something from a seller, and they start asking for gift cards, cancel that order out or disregard it, just X out or whatever you got to do. Don't fall for that there. Okay, once you hear you could make payments with debit cards, gift cards and stuff like that, get away from it, folks. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Get away from it. And then it goes on to say it was more believable because he was in the military and he claimed he was ex-ed. Okay. You know, and that's another thing too. I always hear these stories. Every time people are buying stuff or selling, I should say the sellers are selling stuff, they always happen to be going away overseas or whatever. Like this ain't the first time I heard of a story like this here. Just be careful. Okay. Here's my take on this stuff here. All right. I'm not going to read more into this here. You guys could read it. That's why I gave you URL. Here's my take on it. When it comes to buying cars, boats, RVs, or any type of things of that nature, you know, you're best off buying local, right? Now, I'm not saying this here in a bad way, because people are saying, well, you know, you're telling people not to buy off of eBay. No, because here's the thing. I'm speaking for myself, okay? And I will speak for myself. When it comes to buying things, cars, motorcycles, whatever you're buying, buy local. This way, if you're going, like for me, when I bought my car, I went to a local dealer. I bought it brand new at the time, and I want to drive the car. I want to get behind the wheel. I want to hear all the, I want to hear all the, all the bells and whistles about it, the functionality of it, how it rides. You know, like the old saying, kick the tires, open the hood up, check the engine out, so to speak. I want to see it there physical. I don't want to do things like this here. Now, I don't know if this person was buying this in their state. Now, if they're buying in a state is one thing. First of all, that's a pretty big thing to get. I don't know if it's going to get tracked. It most likely get shipped to you, unless it's somebody that's in the area. If you're buying, now, if this person is buying in their local area, they may use a flatbed truck to pick it up, something along that line. You know, it depends. Now, I don't know if this person bought out of state. I don't know. Some people do. If they buy cars, they may have them, you know, railed by by train or whatever, or drive down there with two people, you know, and they will follow them back, and they make the purchase that way. But me personally, when it comes to buying things like this here, I'd rather go directly to the site, you know, in my township, and like I said, see it physical, okay? And I'll make the decision, okay, how I'm going to purchase it, all right? But I've been hearing too many stories like this here. And to be honest with you folks, I feel bad for the people that go through this here. When you see things of this nature, I don't know how you guys feel. You could drop a link below. If you think I'm wrong, you think, well, you know, you might say, Well, you know, Rich, I bought stuff like that off of eBay. I bought I don't know, I bought an SUV, I bought a four-wheeler thing, whatever, you know, RV, whatever those things are, you know, or a jet ski, whatever. And you may have had good experience with it, okay? Maybe you had it shipped, you know, they had it freighted to you, depending what the item was, and you had no problem. I'm not saying everybody's got problems like this, but I've been hearing too many of them, okay? It's too many. It's not like just one time it happened. It happens quite a few times. So you may want to think about that when it comes to making purchases off of any of these sites, okay? So keep that in mind. You decide for yourself. You be your own judge. You do what you think is right. Me personally, I won't buy things like this off of any of these sites. If the person is in, like I live in New York, if the person's in a New York area, and you know it's being sold in New York, where I could, you know, it's where I could come and see it or whatever, that's a different story. But if it's something out of state, and I don't know if this person bought this thing out of state. I don't know. It sounds like they live in another state. If they bought it within their state, I don't know how that happened, you know. I don't know. I didn't read the whole story, but I want to share it with you guys. Okay? So that's that story. So let's bump out of that one here, and let's go to the next one here, and then we're going to go to the other ones. I want to share you some stories really quick. Two more windows open up outside this one. Again, this is from ecommercebytes.com. It says this story came out October 9th. It goes on to say eBay seller concerned about security of banking information. Okay, now this person wrote in, it's either buyer or seller, wrote in to Ina Steiner, who is the co-founder and the editor of e-commerce bytes, for those of you who don't know. It goes on to say, Dear Ina, I spoke with the managed payments team because my account cannot be verified like everyone else, LOL. Disturbingly, the agent reassured me last week eBay made it possible to see all our banking information and account info that was previously blacked out for security reasons as promised. It goes on to say the agent stated that their computer screens were being recorded to help track down bad agents that steal information. Well, this is opposite of what eBay assured us in the past about the safety and security of managed payment system. What prevents a disgruntled employee or their boyfriend / girl, side except whatever, etc., from snapping a screenshot? Right, snapping a screenshot. It's taking a picture of the computer screen and my social security number, checking account, routing, etc. And then this goes on to say here, the agent stated that it was necessary to help the onboarding of people to the program. It goes on to say here she was a long-term employee that I have talked to over the years in a merchant support. So I completely believe her and am protecting her job by not naming her. At what point will eBay be held responsible for their lack of ability to do anything right? C. Again, I talked about this before. I am not in eBay's managed payment services, right? Not using it to buy things or people to buy from me and so on and so forth. I don't use that service. I chose to opt out of it. I'm not saying it's the worst thing. I heard different reviews. Some people like it, some people don't. I, on the other hand, want to stay with PayPal. I like PayPal. I think PayPal has been good to me for all these years. I wish they never had broken the alliance with each other, but unfortunately, all good things must come to end, right? All right. So again, I have not, experienced anything of that nature where eBay contacted me because, like I said, again, I'm not involved with the eBay Managed Payment Service, that new one they came out with. I don't know if you guys are out there. If you are and you want to drop a little information, you want to talk about it, drop it in the comment below. Let me know what you think about it. If you are in managed payment, do you like it, hate it, whatever? I'm sure I would, I'm sure a lot of people like to hear about it, but I am not right now. But again, I just wanted to share this with you guys out there. All right. Now, the last two windows here. Okay. It's eBay related, but I want to share this with you guys. I get a lot of Google alerts on different companies. I do. And that's why sometimes when I do videos, sometimes it's late in the morning or late in the evening. It's because I get inundated with them on all the companies. Mercari, Poshmark, eBay, Amazon. If I went through all of those Google alerts that I get on a daily basis, we'd be here for hours. But I want to keep it to a minimum, you know. I don't want to go that long. Not hours anyway. I know some of my videos are over an hour, and I do apologize, but there's just too much information to get out, and I can't make it cryptic. I can't take an hour's worth of work and just and condense it into 15 minutes. You know, I got a lot of stuff I want to share with you guys, and sometimes it's just, you know, that little time slot there is not enough to get the message out. You know, and what am I going to do? Break it up and do 5 different videos? I'd rather do one. This way you guys don't get inundated. For the subscribers, keep getting inundated every time I put a video. Oh, the guy's got 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I probably have another video coming out later on about I may or may not. I got to see. But anyway, I came across this. It was a Google alert. Let me give a URL to this here. It's www.scribernews.com, and it goes on to say Logan Paul pulls first edition of Charizard, I think I'm saying it right, on YouTube live, raises over $150,000. Now, this story came out 11 hours ago, as you can see. All right, and it's verified research. Yeah, it goes on to say here you can listen to it as well. They got the listen button here. That's why I gave you all. Maybe I'll listen to it. It says Logan Paul 25 pulled the 1999 first edition of Charizard while on YouTube, with over 300,000 live viewers from around the world on October 9th. Okay, most celebrity YouTubers are eccentric and lavish lifestyles, but some rather dish out $200,000 on an original first edition of Pokemon playing cards. This is exactly what American YouTuber Logan did. Okay, Logan Paul did. And then it goes on to say here, but the $2,000 is no joke. Paul sold each pack of cards for an estimated $10,000 each, and unboxed them while it was on a podcast live stream late Friday night. The box set contains 36 packets of 11 cards, so essentially Paul's investment turned into a $360,000 outcome, making a profit of over $150,000. Okay, so this story caught my interest. Okay, I don't, you know, whenever I hear stories like this, I love to share with you guys. I got to throw it out there. What do you think it led me to? Yes, it led me to eBay. Check this out. Folks, look at the price of these cards. Look at the price of these cards. Crazy. I don't know. I know of Pokemon. My kids had it when they were little. But look at the price of this here. Look. And then they have over here, if you look, you see where my mouse cursor is? You know, if you're interested in things like this here, you could go to these things that you click it on when you go to that site. I just typed in first edition Charizard, okay? And when you go over here, these are active hyperlinks that I always talk about. You get one that says under $75. Here's one that says $75 to $350. And this is on eBay. This is their site, not mine. This is over $350. Anyway, I just left it as it is. I just left it the standard format here. Look at the prices. $369,000. Okay, it's got 217 watches on there. Look at this one, $150,000. It's got 132 watches. Look at this, 250, 79,000. And then you keep scrolling down, okay? And you got over here $11.99 of best offer, 102 sold. Here's one over here, 8,000, right? 101 watches. 99,000, 39,000, 14,000, 15, and so on and so forth. And if you look how many there are out there, well, I'm not saying that, I don't know about that particular card, but 1,000 here, right over here. See what it says? Results for first edition, 1,804. That's how many results there are. Okay. I guess this one here is the most expensive. Whoops. I guess this one here is the most expensive one, most likely, $369,000, and with 217 people watching. Now, let me tell you something, folks, about the watches. You know, I talked about this here once before with a relative, and I also heard it from other people as well. You know, those people that are watching could be one of the two things. They're curiosity seekers like me. Like, I could put this in my watch list just to see if it's sold. Or it could be another seller, you know, your competition, looking to see if you're going to sell it for that price. That's what I was told a long time ago. I had discussions like that with friends and stuff like that who sell on eBay. And I myself do it. Now, am I going to do it for this one here? No, I don't think I am, because I don't really follow up with this. I like to share the news with you guys. But as far as like me putting them on my watch list, it doesn't really do nothing for me. But I want to share with you guys to see the prices of this particular card. It's phenomenal. That's all I could say. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. You're watching Reseller News Weekends for October 11, 2020. If you are a seller or thinking about selling on eBay, I'm wishing you guys all the best in sales. Stay safe. Until next time, bye-bye for now.